I can do this. That I haven't really been able to get myself to film a video, and in fact I haven't been able to really get myself to do anything. Not a lot of things. I've just been a crafting grandma and sad, so, but I'm trying to change. I just wanted to film and talk to you guys because I feel like I haven't ever really done that before. I'm not gonna bore you with why I'm feeling down or anything, but I just wanted to share with you a little bit about my life because I feel like I just kind of jumped right into this with the gerbils and rabbits and fish, and wanted to see if you guys would be interested in anything else that I do. I wanted to share some more parts of my life, and I think that this channel is also going to be different parts of that because I have a lot of hobbies that I absolutely love and I want to share with you guys. So let me know in the comments below if you like this type of video and if you're interested in any of the things that I'm going to share in it. And yeah, just wanted to talk to you guys. Now, because my channel is heavily focused on animals, I don't plan to take that away. Even when I'm crafting, I tend to think, how can I use this for my animals, or how can I make it about animals? So don't worry, this is always going to be focused in a way where you don't miss the animals in the other content I'll be making, and it is, well, you don't have to watch it. And yeah, but I will be making animal videos and educational animal videos like always. But in today's video we're just gonna talk. I feel like that's something that I've been really missing since the pandemic. I felt like in this super small bubble and I've just closed myself in it more and more throughout the pandemic. So yeah, I'm just gonna talk. Feels weird. So I guess I'll start with my name, and my name is Shine. It's actually a nickname because my full name would be Chanel. However, so many people just don't know how to pronounce it, and I end up being called Chanel, like the perfume, or I don't know, it just feels weird sometimes. Nobody really has my name. So I go by Shine because it's in my name, but it doesn't sound like Shine in my name. It's very confusing, but I'm Shine. And I've always loved animals. When I was a kid, which feels weird, I feel like a kid still. And apparently YouTube does too. By the way, YouTube, I'm an adult. Please don't disable my comments. Yes, when I was a child, I grew up with a lot of animals. We had goats, we had chickens, we had dogs, lots of dogs. We've had pigeons. We had a very walk-in life-size coop for pigeons that my grandpa built, and it was amazing. I loved that. And they had so much room, and they were trained. They knew how to go and fly, free roam the skies, and go back in. We had fish, and we had horses. Well, okay, there was a point where I lived with my aunt, and she had horses, and what else did she have? A pig. Just lots of animals in my childhood. I had many, and so I've just always grew up around animals, especially animal care, because that's something that my grandpa was really into. He was always taking care of animals and plants, so I basically, it was just integrated into my life and will always be a part of my life. So it's something I'm very passionate about, and it's why I have this channel, because I did want to do YouTube someday when I was little. I don't know, I just always dreamed about it. I just wanted to share because I love these things, and maybe other people like seeing these things, so. And that's why this channel had been created, especially focused on pets, because it's the biggest part of my life and I want to share it, and it makes me so happy that you guys love especially animals like gerbils, who are so underrated and they need so much more attention. So I'm really glad that I was able to share that with you guys. Anyways, I'm rambling. Something you'll notice about me is that I ramble in my educational videos, it's so much more easier for me to stay on track because I'm just telling you information and I can delete the parts that don't add to that information. So, but I have ADHD and so, yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, what else? Okay. Okay. Now, growing up, I actually wasn't into plants. My grandpa always tried to get me to take care of the garden with him, and I just didn't want to. I don't know. I didn't really see the spark of it at the time. However, as I grew up, I really loved the idea of taking those plants and their benefits and giving them to my animals. So that's why I love gardening now, especially because I get to grow them and make sure that they're safe and organic for my animals, like the rabbits since they are super vegan, and the gerbils when they need salads. It makes me really happy that I can grow certain plants and that will be super nutritious for them. So I've always loved growing plants for them. But it is something that I learned to love because of the animals and, well, getting more into their care and variety being so important, it really made me dive into the world of plants. So that was definitely very fun and I'm really glad that it's part of my life now. So yeah. Something else I want to do with this channel is to talk about plants more in gardening, especially for pets. Probably only for pets because it's the part that I'm most excited for. And I think I can share the best for you guys. So like flax, I don't know if you guys have seen my... Let me get this rabbit out of the way. I don't know if you guys have seen my tutorial on how to grow flax for your gerbils because flax pods can be hard to find depending on where you live, and so you can grow your own and you can grow lots. I actually just harvested these today, so I will link the video up here because so you guys can see how to make or how to grow your own, and you get a lot out of it. And it's honestly, I probably won't ever buy flax pods again. I'll just grow them. And you can grow them in the tiniest spaces as well, in containers and everything. So, but yeah, that's definitely something I really love. I love growing things that my pets can have, and so it will be something I'll be sharing more of on this channel. And I want to share the rattling sound because it's just so satisfying. Okay, but I gotta make sure not. A lot of my plants I've retired or I've just moved outside because there has been like no sun for many months, and it has been, the sun is a very, I have seasonal affective disorder, and so the sun is just a huge part of my life. I get really sad when there is no sun, and it's just been months and months of no sun. I actually had to get a light therapy box to kind of counter that feeling, and it has been working, which is really nice. I'm actually filming right now with that light because the sky is gloomy right now. So it's been really hard to film and with sun, so I always depend on natural light, and it's not been around, so yes. But, and also taking care of plants has been really not possible. Plants need sun, so. But I do have a light, a really good light that I actually was using for my 10-gallon aquarium that I retired for many reasons. And so I just use it now for starting up plants. I've planted a lot of seeds. If you want to see a video, I kind of made like a little small video of just planting seeds. It's not the most entertaining thing, but I don't know, if you guys want to see that, I can upload that as well. But I am going to start using that light to grow these plants so that I can have plants in this room again, because I definitely just miss having plants in my life. And so it's been really impossible to even give any kind of plants to my rabbits or the gerbils and the fish because, well, nothing has been growing, and a lot of my plants I stopped growing because there just was no way. But there's a way now, so we're going to do that, and I'm really excited because I really miss plants in my life. But I don't have much to show, so I won't show. If you hear little scritching noises also, those would be my gerbils. They're just reconstructing as always, and the camera is really close, so I'm sorry if you hear scratches. But just know it's the gerbils. So. Another really important part of my life that I absolutely love is crafting, specifically embroidery, as well as crochet. Why don't I have any crochets to show you here? Oh god, okay, hold on. I can totally show you my crochet. Hold up, where did it work? Oh god. No scratch. No scratch. Oh, okay, well. Like this plant pot, I don't know if it's on camera. If it's not, this is going to be really weird. But I also do crochet, and I love making use out of them. Crochet is definitely something I don't really know how to incorporate with animals and also embroidery, except for making maybe a rabbit blanket and some rabbit toys. But other than that, probably I would just make crafting videos just for the peacefulness of it. I think it's one of my favorite therapeutic hobbies to do, to pass time and to just be doing something, because it's so important for me to do things or else I get really, really sad. And so definitely something that I can always have on hand. So they're really important to me, and I love them. I love creating things, and especially embroidery. And if you guys want to see videos on some of my works and stuff, I will definitely share those with you. And well, I will be sharing them anyway. I do want to include crafting in this channel. I know it's Fins and Whiskers, but it's just going to be added. So if you want to watch it, it'll be there. I don't know. I just love these parts of my life, and I want to be able to share all of it. So yes. And but there are a lot of animal themed ones that I've been working on. So we've got a dog here, and I've also been working on gerbils. I actually have two different themes of the same gerbil pattern that I made, and it's just so fun to be able to create things with my animals in them. So obviously this pattern I actually made from a picture. I think it was of lemon. I want to say it was lemon, but who knows? They all look the same. It could be any of them. So, and I've also been working on the rabbits, Kubo and Nala, and I haven't done much. Also, something with my ADHD is that I just make more projects than I know how to finish them. It is toxic. But I'm really trying to finish things now and not work on new things. So wish me good luck, because it is hard. It is so tempting to go to something new. So, but that's something I've really been enjoying and is a big part of my life. I actually learned and started embroidering. Oh, I'll just fix that later. I started during the pandemic, and there was really not much for me to do, and so, I don't know, I just saw it one day on TikTok, and I was like, huh, this looks fun. And it was. Now with crochet, I've been creating a lot of little things, and then I'm also working on this really big blanket that I'll show you a picture of because I left it in another room and I'm just too lazy to go get it. So, but I do crochet, and some of the pieces that I have with me, this chair is squeaky. Oh gosh. This desk is kind of a mess, you guys. But, give me, please. Okay, yes. Been crocheting a lot of different things with this one. I'm actually creating just kind of like a container that I plan on keeping this stand, on the base of this stand, to be able to put stuff in it. And it's just gonna be a really cute container. So I also crocheted this tiny little bunny container for my crochet hooks that I'm really happy about because it's a rabbit. And something you'll notice is that I love rabbits, you guys. I really love rabbits. Like, if I can make something and it can have a rabbit incorporated in it, I will do it. I just love them so much. Even though they don't do the best on my channel. But that's okay. And yeah, I mean, I don't really know the basis of this video. I just wanted to talk. Hope you guys are doing okay as well. Let me know what hobbies you guys are interested in, and I don't know, let's just start up a conversation in the comments. I really miss just filming in general, so hopefully I can be consistent again. I won't make promises. And also I will be making the sequel to the reasons not to get gerbils. I still have to make the reasons to get gerbils because there are a lot longer reasons to get them. So I will be making that. Hopefully next week. I just don't want to say anything because my mood has been all over the place, but hello, hi, and thank you for stopping by.